Hello, welcome to Timberborn and Tumbleweed, our little community here. So, the last episode, we just kind of finished working on our bad water diversion method here. And we're looking at now, let's get rid of this. We're looking at how do we pipe these exhaust, for lack of a better word, these, well, I was trying to think of a better word. I'm just going to go with exhaust. It's not the best word, but these drainage here of the bad water, how do we pipe it down into here? The other thing I was thinking, though, is I probably should have an output of 3 here because I'm going to have at least 3 water nodes redirecting their bad tide off here. So, okay, we'll do that. Okay, and I think, and I think what we'll do is we will do this. No, okay. I don't need. Yeah, I only need 2 coming this way. I need the third coming this way. All right. Yeah, and I shouldn't need to do any more road stuff there. Okay. So while they are working on that, let's go ahead and work on this over here. So we're going to need, we're going to need 2. We don't want the bad water contaminating our the land around it. Do they have access? They do, okay. But they don't have access. All right. Always a complication, man. And then we'll do 3 and 3. All right, let's make these high priority. Oh, well, we already have these as high priority. And let's speed it up. We'll make these second priority. Yeah, all right. Do we have too many industries running? Why? We have 352 planks. 244. Okay, we can get rid of that guy. This guy. We're full of paper, right? And we're full of dirt. All right. we can go back to making some more of these guys in. Couldn't get that done in one day? Okay, we can probably get rid of that. And this guy. And these guys. All right, so we're going to get contamination. Yeah, we're going to get contamination down here, but we don't want contamination coming back this way, which, well, it would be, I was going to say which it wouldn't because it's going to be way down here. But if we ran the bad water right down the side here, it would contaminate across this way. So we're going to build a wall here. Let's also put in, all right. Okay. I don't know if that was my mouse or the game there. Okay, let's do an obtain. Let's do an obtain. Don't think I'll need. Let's make these a priority. I don't think I'll need planks. Here, make that a priority pickup. I wonder if there's a way to disable this. This disintegrates in 14.9 days. Because I find this to be really annoying and unnecessary. I really don't know why they put that in the game. People just must have complained about it. Here, make this a priority. But what it means is that so if I want to, like if I build this temporarily, let's say all this here, and so now it's time to get rid of this. So I'm going to delete it and recapture those resources. Well, then I have to try and make sure that I have enough space to capture those resources. So I got to go around and make sure I've got all my enough storage to put in the recaptured resources all at once. You know, whereas before I could just let them, as I created more space by using resources, they could go pick up the stuff that was laying on the ground. So quite the pain. I don't know. I don't know why they did it. Must have been people complaining. Why are you doing? Why? I was going to say, are these like not close enough to a district? So we're finished with this down here. So then I'm going to get rid of these guys. Oh, well, let's see. Oh, I took out that storage. Yes. Okay, very good. All right, let's pick up our resources. Make these second priority. Okay, we don't want those there. That is what, a 2? No, 3. All right, I think I definitely need a new mouse. Let's make these a priority, please, so I can keep planning. Yeah, I probably don't need these here, but I'm going to put them in anyway. We have only 840 logs. Now, is that because we just don't have enough storage? Could be. So I'm still working on. There you go. Stairway to nowhere, stairway to heaven. Still working on my microphone captures. Don't care if this over here gets contaminated. So, okay, we're good with that. Holy smokes. It's not until I get on camera that, or on microphone, that my stomach decides it wants to start growling and making all kinds of noises. Okay. So that should keep that from contaminating the ground above it. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, so we need the one more. Let's make these lower priority. Because there's a lot of wood. They can work on that later. I want them to do this so I can keep planning. I probably should have taken that out. Well, okay. It's alright that I didn't, because I have another plan. Do I, though, really? Thought I did. Yeah, I do. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do this here. Yeah, this is the plan I was thinking of, but I didn't think of it in this way. So we'll put a contamination barrier there. So this is going to be, oh yeah, we're gonna have to come out quite a bit. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, So it doesn't quite reach. Okay, so don't build that. No, we need to, because we need to get rid of this, because if we pass the bad water over that, it'll contaminate over here. Let's make this a priority, please. Then we're going to put contamination barriers here. All right, we got dirt right there. All right, very good. We're going to bury all this. Okay. So we can't put the earth or terrain blocks on top of our impermeable floor. That's all right. That's okay. This will just remind us of where our utility line is. Okay, and then we need to do this. Let's prioritize that. Okay. All right. Well, lesson learned, right? Should have put that in place before we put in the terrain blocks. Why are you annoying me with that? All right. Building downwards, you got to be able to do that? No, okay. All right. I get it. Can't build it through ground. All right. Technicalities. Oh. Huh? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I know what I was thinking. Right. Because this goes this way, right? And then this goes this way. All right, now build these. When we said high priority, I guess it didn't like those, I guess. Didn't light that up. All right, now lay down the dirt. Okay. Building sequence is very important. That's why we have Gantt charts. That's why Gantt charts were invented. That's why old Mr. Gantt invented his charts. Now, did I put down the floors? I don't remember. No. See? Uh-oh. Can't do that because we can't put this underneath a platform there. Stomach's driving me crazy. All right. So then we do actually, so I didn't need to take out that one block. Oop. So that's a right click. See my right click when I right clicked like 8 times and it didn't get rid of the impermeable floor that I had been about to use. So I think my mouse is about to die or something. See, look, 1, 2, took 2 right clicks to get rid of that. But for this, I can put in a 2 here. And then here we can put in I think okay, keep working. All right, and I think then now the question is, do I bring this down to 2 clicks on top of this, or do I bring it over? I think I bring it over. So I think we do a 2. No, do a, a 1. Okay, pause again. A 1. No. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Nope. That was right. We need only a 5. Hmm. Gonna say, what is that? Too far from a district? Why is that one still not built? Okay. All right. Why do I need that? I don't need that. Do I need that? Probably. So I can build these to the height that I need to build them. And I probably don't need all of these. I only need a 2-wide channel. Okay, keep working. I'm thinking I can fill this back in. Which I think means I don't need this. Yeah, I think we had to do that. So we're not getting spillage. So we're not getting spillage off to the side. Sorry, I had a cough. Which then means, though, that I don't need this guy here. Or this guy here. Huh? Right. Okay. Make these priority pickups. Because then we're going to put in... Wait. Put that back in. I don't think that I actually would need to cap this. I don't think so. Okay, we're going to let them build that. And then we'll come back whenever they're done. Okay, so we have finished. The beavers have finished building this diversion. And of course, we're in a drought, so we don't get to check to see if our contamination blocking efforts over here are going to be successful or not. But there we're done with that. And so now, in the future, whenever we do have a bad tide, all of our bad water out of here should be diverted down into here. So our next project is going to be kind of unblocking this guy here. And we'll see how that works. So we're out of time for this episode. So we'll come over here and we'll show what we did here. Let's pause. And we'll show this great work, great engineering achievement that we've accomplished here today in this episode. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section. I do enjoy reading them. I take them into consideration. And until next time, have a terrific day.